the last topic we'll be talking about is transferring money to Israel, owning a bank account in Israel. Should I, should not? How will I pay in Israel? So in general, you should just know that we have the Anti-Money Laundering Act in Israel, that basically, since they legislated, and that's also because the American FATCA, the banks in Israel, I'm going to use extreme words, are kind of crazy in the matter, and they scrutinize every international transfer. So therefore, not always it's recommended using your own bank account, even if you have one. And if you don't have one, my clients are able to go through a whole transaction without opening up a bank account in Israel and are able to do the full payments. The methods of transferring money to Israel is, of course, using an Israeli bank. If you have an Israeli bank, transferring to your own bank account in Israel, that's the most secure, but it's not the cheapest option, and it's not hassle-free.
It's not the quickest option. That's for sure.
Correct. You transfer, you're going to go through a process, and that's why, in general, I told my clients not to go through that, and it's not cheap. So why do it? Other than the fact that it's safe. Banks in Israel don't usually collapse every day or two, and if they do, in the meantime, the Bank of Israel, the government, backed the banks, so therefore it's considered the most secure one. Another option is using Israeli foreign exchange companies, which is usually what most of my clients use. And when you discuss it with me, I'll explain to you in depth why, and I'll give you recommendations. But they just act as your bank account. They're available with a smile, WhatsApp, email, phone, and you can go run through the transaction using them. They'll do all the payments on your behalf. They'll act as your bank account. Now, many times you must use them. If you buy from a contractor in Israel, you must use them. You can't use you could use only Israeli bank or an Israeli foreign exchange. You can't use the third option, which is foreign exchange companies. Or if you buy secondhand, usually the first payment in Israel is done with a bank check. And also for that, you need a local Israeli company, exchange company, or Israeli bank. If you want to avoid using an Israeli foreign exchange companies, you can use a foreign exchange company for most of the purchase for secondhand, and for some of the payments in first hand. For example, you can't pay your purchase tax or capital gain tax using a foreign exchange company, but you can use your Israeli bank or Israeli foreign exchange company. So that's in general. Yeah, Izzy, you had a question?
Many of my viewers and current prospective clients are looking to invest. If you could spend just a couple of minutes focusing on some of the criteria for investors in some of the categories that we spoke about and some of the issues that you can cover. We don't have to go through every nuance right now, but I think just to address potentially their issues, it would be very helpful.